our eldership asked that we would start this task force team, a group of individuals from Davies and Martin County who could be assembled to begin to help us brainstorm what projects we could put together. And a lot of the discussions were things we've already accomplished, of helping in ways that things nobody else was doing in the Martin County area and Loogootee. But probably the idea that was the most prominent was brought by Brian and Cassie Self about backpack blessings.
I had wanted to do this for a long time. It had been on my heart to do it for a long time, but it was way too big and I had no idea how to do it, get it started. So I just kind of threw it out there and thought this will be way too big, but you know, it was an idea.
Conversation-wise, it wasn't something that she and I had talked about a lot prior to this task force opportunity that came up. It was just something that, you know, she had kind of mentioned here and there, but she kind of had connections with several people that were involved in a similar program in the Springs Valley school system, and just knew how successful they had been with it the last few years. And so our conversations really took off after the idea was first put out there with the task force. And it's just, you know, it's been kind of, you know, inspiring to see just the doors that are opened in front of us when you start, I guess, just being obedient. And you know, I think we even mentioned that in a task force meeting, that, you know, this kept coming up in kind of on Cassie's heart in our conversation, and so it was one of those things where we finally, you know, listened, if you will. Watching the Loogootee Task Force tonight get this off the ground was incredible. You know, it's something that, you know, Cassie and I have had a lot of conversations, a lot of planning on, and the organizational side of it. But tonight was really where the rubber meets the road. And for one, to have such a great turnout, and to have a room full of people, and to pack 625 food bags in a little less than 40 minutes. And just to hear the chatter and the laughter and the fun that was being had while doing it, and everybody knowing, you know, what those bags represented for the kids that were going to start receiving them this Friday, it's phenomenal.
I just never thought it would really happen, so to be happening, it's just, I'm a big baby, sorry.
And we would certainly hope that we could get groups from businesses, organizations, even other churches in the county to come in and be a part of the once a month packing and just really get involved and be hands-on in that regard, because I think that's where the real blessings from the program will come from. You know, we might do it thinking we're doing it for those kids, but you know, knowing how God works, those of us doing the packing and moving those bags and getting them distributed every week, I think, are the ones that are really going to be beneficiaries of that.